Hi guys, how are you? My name is Pavin and I am Invisalign's highest grossing or top Invisalign full associate in the UK on a pro rata basis, and I'm also the CEO and founder of Alchemy. We are the #1 and fastest growing Invisalign growth mentors in the UK. So today I'm really excited to share with you series 1 episode 4. So we're coming to the end of series 1. How cool is that? Today we're going to talk about the science and psychology of consideration. What we're going to do is to throw this into your ballpark and say to you, when you are on your social media, what needs to happen for you to click something? And then what stops you clicking something else? This is called market research, but if we're honest about this, the kind of people who want Invisalign, let's say, are like you and I. They live busy lives and they literally make decisions in 1 to 2 seconds. The idea that someone's going to go to your website and research everything is completely disingenuous unless you're off that OCD spectrum. But people like that are only sort of 10% of the market. Most people are out there more like me, which is I'm going to give you 2 or 3 seconds. If you don't capture my instant consideration, I'm going to move on. So what needs to happen? And when we look at social media marketing, which right now undeniably is creating the most explosive results out there, the #1 thing we come to understand is the image that you see on that sponsored ad. That image has to exude class, confidence, beauty, because what is it that this person is wanting? And one thing that has shifted in the last year is that brand. Around 18 months ago, for every 10 people who sat in a dentist chair, so this is research that we have done by actually auditing my clients. I actually go there on certain days and sit there and we actually participate and do audits. For every 10 people sat in the chair, only 3 to 4 exactly knew what Invisalign was. And yet today in 2021, 9 out of 10 people know what Invisalign is. So the #1 thing that we're finding in terms of the science and psychology is to heavily leverage the Invisalign brand, be it on your uniforms, be it on the bags, be it the customization of what you're doing, but ethically and morally leveraging that brand is going to create more consideration for you than anyone else. The #2 thing that we're finding is the articulation of value on the ad copy, that is the writing. But ask yourself an honest question. How often do you actually read all the blurb and then press something? I'm going to say rarely. So what we now come to understand is not only is it the power of that image, but having some value articulation on that, on why they should see you. Having a very simple value proposition or something that makes them say, I want to press that. Once they have pressed something, if you're dealing with a marketing company like Alchemy who know what they're doing, you'll end up on a landing page somewhere. And that landing page is there to act as a filter. So you can probably see the chair behind me, right? 10 years ago, there were no amalgam filters on the chairs. Everything just went down the hole and good luck, right? Today, these things are awfully sophisticated with filters and traps and all kinds of things. In the same way, a landing page should be designed to have filters and traps just like that chair, so all the time wasters and tie kickers are filtered out. So the second thing we've come to understand is the science psychology of how we design that landing page. So only people who are serious in the consideration phase ever enter the conversation phase, because the most soul destroying thing to do is to have a large number of conversations with people who thought Invisalign was on the NHS or they thought it was a denture. What we want to do is to, within the consideration phase, filter out people who are not suitable so we can have quality conversations. So guys, I am really excited to share this first series of chats where we've talked about the consideration phase, and what we've been able to understand is there's been a paradigm shift today in the world and everybody is now in the consideration phase. Our challenge is how to find people who are seriously now considering this so we can have quality conversations. My name is Pavin. Thank you so much for your time today. Please tag, please share. Let's get the word out there. And I look forward to seeing you for series 2. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.